Welcome to your daily dose of delusion. We're back. Welcome to another episode of Situationship. What's up, Morgan? What have you been up to?
You know, I'm super excited because I am leaving to go to one of my friends' birthdays this weekend, which is going to be fantastic because I haven't seen her in a couple months. So I'm really excited for that. I get to meet some of her friends and we're just going to have a good time. Honestly, birthdays are just like great reasons to see people again, celebrate your people. And yeah, it's exciting because I've been so busy. I haven't been like going and seeing people as much lately. So I'm really looking forward to that, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like as you get older, sometimes birthday is like the only excuse.
Yeah.
Like it's a good excuse, but to get like everybody together because everyone just is doing their own thing.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good. Also, with this friend, she will be coming for Halloween down here, so I'll see her again shortly. And I'm not going to completely spoil my Halloween costume just yet.
But you found one.
But I found one, guys. I found one out of two. I'm doing one with gingerbread, which I'm letting him kind of take the reins on,
Oh, that's brave.
it's really brave. He gave me a list and
That's nice.
they're actually not bad. No, he wanted to collaborate. He like came up with a whole list of ideas and was like, which one do you want? But
what a man, what a mighty good man.
Yeah, since when has a man just been like, I want to match with you? This one, he's just so excited about it.
That's so sweet.
It is
Aaron
so sweet.
would never come up with a list.
Yeah.
He would never. He'd be like, you decide. And then if I didn't, we would be something so busted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, he was like,
props.
He came up with some and then he was like, what are your thoughts? What is on your list? So then we compared notes. But I'm kind of letting him take the reins, which is against my nature because I want to be like, I pick and this is what I want to do. But frankly, like his ideas weren't bad. They were not bad. So
wow, what a glowing endorsement. They weren't bad.
Well, to be fair, I was thinking like bottom floor. So if this is like,
so they're good.
So they're, I mean, some of them were questionable. It's not questionable.
Did you listen to this podcast?
I don't know. This is a great time. No, some of them were honestly not bad. Some of them just were basic, which we had a conversation about. And then the other ones, like, honestly weren't, I'm not like mad at the suggestions. I'm not. To be fair, couples costumes are just hard because everything is like kind of lame. And that's why
there's so many cheesy ones. So many cheesy ones.
That's my point. It's why it's like, I'm not hating on his list because of what he chose. It's just like, couples costumes typically kind of suck. And
I was at Target the other day and I walked by. Maybe I shouldn't say anything because like someone out there is going to be like, I'm doing that Halloween. But like the avocado, like the two halves of the avocado and the one of you has like the pit. Like,
stop.
No, please don't.
We actually made a joke similar to that. We were in Target and he found like the hamburger one. And I was like, you should go as the hamburger. And he's like, well, what will you be? I'll be like, I'll be a hot dog. And then we turned the corner and there was actually hot dog costumes. And we're like, wow, we really can make this dream a reality.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they're just like, typically it's just things that have been like repeated 5,000 times. There's really not much to like be creative about because there's only so many famous like couples in like movies or things like that. So then yes, you start to get like in the cheesy realm of like milk and a cookie or like what's like.
I saw a paddleboard and a ball at Target. I was too. Like, that's new.
The pickleball ones, that was cute. I thought low key. I was like, this is kind of fun.
It's fresh.
It's different.
I actually saw a picture online that someone did that with their dog and they put the dog in the ball and I was like, okay, I would do that.
Yeah, no, honestly, the dog costumes at Target might be cuter than the actual human costumes. And I stand by that. I was looking through them because I don't know. I really don't know why. I just was curious at this point. I was like, what do you have over here? And I was like, let me look at all the dog stuff because they also have like 5,000 cute Halloween dog toys right now.
Oh yeah, they do.
And I was really tempted to get the dogs like something, but I was like, they have so many toys.
There's so many. I really need to do a clean out of their little toy box because yes, they like literally have a toy basket and they go over and they like pick little toy out of the basket that they want to play with.
And it's filled to the brim.
It's all the way up.
It's
Yeah.
not like, oh, there's like 5-10 toys in there. Oh no, there's way more than that. That's why I
Yeah.
ended up not, because I was like, they're well stocked.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they're going without. So
No. They're well provided for.
yes. They're in fact loved so much. Like some kids don't get as much toys as these
That's
dogs
probably
do.
true. Yeah, that BarkBox subscription that we had going for a while, like really kept us.
Yeah, but that was such joy. Like that was such
fun.
it was fun. And they do such a good job, BarkBox does, of coming up with
Their theming.
they'll come up with Christmas, Thanksgiving ones, Halloween ones. Like they're perfect.
They're so fun.
Yeah. So, shout out to BarkBox because
Yeah.
before them, like dog toys were way lamer and you
Mhm.
can't tell me otherwise. And now they have that whole line of dog toys like in Target.
Yeah,
And
and
those are the
even
best
like
ones.
the treats,
Yeah.
and they're all like super cute.
Yeah. No, dream job working for BarkBox.
Oh my
Could you
gosh,
imagine?
that would be so
It would be
fun.
it's like naming nail polish colors. We always talked about that being a fun
Mhm.
job.
Yeah,
Working for BarkBox, another fun job.
for
If
sure.
you work for BarkBox, I would just love to hear about like the process. Like, what do you even do on an are dogs allowed? Because I know at Chewy, if you work at
Oh
Chewy,
yeah,
you
you would
can bring
have
your
to.
dog in.
You would have to be able to bring your dog,
I feel like that's only right.
or I feel like it'd be like fake.
Yeah,
Like, my dog can't be here.
I know.
Fake company culture.
Exactly. That was one of the things for a while. I was like, Chewy, you're
Mm-hmm.
on my mind, because who doesn't want to work for a company where you can bring your dog into work every single day?
We love Chewy. We get
Yeah.
our monthly Chewy subscription.
Yeah.
We're like plugging all the dog companies. Call me.
I'm so sorry if you don't have a pet. You're listening
I
to this and you're
know.
like, this segment is so boring. But no, do we love a dog company. So,
We do.
oh well.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
I read another book.
Nice.
I read The Party of Liars. It was another like Kindle Unlimited. That's why I chose it. Holy crap, was I completely surprised, and I loved it. So it is like a murder mystery, and it's told from the like several different perspectives. So the premise of the book is there is like this couple, newly married, and they just had a baby. This man is also divorced and has a child from a previous marriage. And they're getting all together to throw a party for his first daughter, like her sweet 16. So families coming together, there's like a little drama there. And then like all of these people who've been involved in their lives are showing up at this really big party. And then someone dies.
Mm.
And through the whole entire story, you don't know who it is who dies. All these people are like highly suspicious, and they're telling all these different perspectives from these people, and they're all doing like shady stuff. And so you have no idea like who did it. They all look guilty. They're all shady, and you do not know until like the very end of the book what exactly happens. Oh, so good. I love, and it's not like a gory murder mystery like anything like that. Like literally like someone falls off a balcony and they don't really talk about anything. So just like the mystery aspect of it, so good, and it hooked me until the very end. So highly recommend that one if you like a little mystery. Party of Liars, really good.
No, that sounds, I feel like I've heard of it,
Mm-hmm.
which when I honestly have taken a long pause from reading like any thriller or mysteries, but man, do I love them when you read them, like especially a really good one. There's
Yeah.
ones that are like fine, but when you get a really good one, I think it might be one of the best like categories
Oh,
of
for
book
sure.
to read.
I love a mystery. I always have, like Nancy Drew back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
No, who doesn't like it? As someone who loves like watching all those like cheesy like crime TV shows like
Mm-hmm.
NCIS, like yes, I will love my my crime thriller books. But yeah, no, I'll have to give that one a try because it sounds very juicy.
You should. It was good. I really enjoyed it. In other news, I finally got my car back. I
Oh
have been
wow.
driving around this like loaner vehicle from the car shop that we used, and it's like literally wrapped, like on every single side it has like the advertisement for this business. And it's lovely. So nice that they offer complimentary cars, because a lot of places don't
It's
anymore,
true.
and you have to like pay for a rental. So it's really nice to have it, but I did feel like a walking billboard or like a driving billboard, I guess more, all around town. And it was like a smaller crossover that I was driving, a little Chevrolet. I actually got like really used to it. And I was like, maybe I need a smaller vehicle because I drive this big old boat. I have a Yukon XL, which is the size of a Suburban, if you don't know. And I got used to it. And then when I switched back to my car yesterday, like I was a little freaked out at first because I was like, whoa, like you have to push way harder on the brake to stop it. It drives much more like a truck, like it's stiffer. And the Chevy was like driving a little bit more like a car. So I'm getting adjusted again, but I was like, maybe I should get something a little smaller.
I mean, I like my small car. I can whip that thing into like any parking spot.
Yeah.
And I will say, when I've driven your car, man, does you feel like you are driving a big bus.
Yeah. It's
Like
a boat.
it's huge.
Yeah.
You're going around and it's just like turns feel insane, parking feels insane. Like, and it's true, you do really have to like push, because like when I was driving in the neighborhood down the street, I was like, this just feels so different than any car I've driven.
It's heavy and it's huge.
But you know, it does come with perks. You can
It does.
cart 5,000 people around.
Yes, and that is, that is a bonus. I said something to Layla and she was like, no, but like my friends, like I won't be able to drive my friends. And I was like, yeah, well, I mean, that is why we got this vehicle, so that we could like tote around the kids and all their friends. But it was kind of nice having something smaller.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if I wasn't set on getting, like, the car I really want is like a RAV4, which a lot of people are gonna be like, ooh, RAV4, but that's the car I really want. But I love our mom's car more than any car I've driven. I've even driven like some other friends like SUVs. I've driven their SUVs and I like hers better. And hers has like a 2 pop-up. So I guess you could always downsize and know that you could get like a pop-up for the back. You just wouldn't have the same trunk storage, which would be
I mean, I essentially drove that same car because I had a Nissan Pathfinder and it's the exact same vehicle. So that's what I had before we got this. I don't know. I mean, there's pluses and minuses to both. We're not really going to get a new car. I just need to like, let that pipe dream go. But it did make me like realize how freaking big my car is because, you drive it for years. Like you're adapted to it. And then you get in something else and you're like, whoa, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, anytime I get into a car taller than mine, I'm just like, what is this? Like, you guys can see the road like real nicely.
Oh yeah. And I do kind of like being like the big daddy, on the road. Like people don't mess with me.
No, they give you space.
They do give me space. Like they're not trying to like, well, some people do cut in front of me because that's just how they drive. But no, a lot of times I get like a wide berth,
Yeah. And you can get yourself in there because the one thing about Richmond drivers is they never want to let anybody merge in.
And I'm like, oh, I'm coming. And they will brake.
Yeah.
For Big Mama on the streets. That's what I've been calling the car. Eliana's like, don't call it that. And I'm like, well, that's what I like it. I like it. Big Mama.
She's the Big Mama.
I'm like, she carries us all around. She takes care of us. She Big Mama.
Yeah. And Big Mama just had a little mental breakdown, like we all do.
Yeah. She needed a little retreat for her mental health.
And now she's back and ready to be on the road. Like,
back in business, baby.
Yeah.
Another little funny story from this morning. So I have to go to the middle school. I'm volunteering this afternoon. And so I'm going to be seeing Layla, obviously. And so I was getting dressed and I was kind of in a rush to take my younger daughter to the bus stop. And I put on my leopard pants that I have on and I had on like a chambray shirt with it. And she was like, is that what you're wearing? And I was like, what, do you not want me to wear this? Like, you gonna be embarrassed by my outfit? She was like, I just really like the blue with those pants. I was like, okay. Well, I was actually planning on changing into like a sweater so I could be like a little warmer, but now I know where we're at, what stage we're at. Like, she's starting to care about my outfits, not only the way she looks, but like how I look.
That's a rough time for you. I'm so sorry. Because blue and brown are so hot right now. She should know that. I mean, she doesn't know that because she's a child, but
yeah,
blue and brown is so hot. I mean, everything's blue and brown, striped blue and brown, like polka dots. Everything's blue and brown this season.
Yeah. And like a little denim shirt, like it's a neutral. It goes with everything.
Yeah, it does go with everything. you can't win them all, apparently.
I know. I got the side eye, and so I changed.
I mean,
And now here I am.
good for you because, well, maybe not good for you. I mean, you take it as you want, but some moms would just be like, and now I'm going to wear something even worse. Or B, I'm gonna stay in this
Mm-hmm.
because I picked it out.
Yeah. Also, I sent you a little video yesterday, and we like briefly discussed over Instagram
Yeah.
about Taylor. Some of the discourse about this latest album is like really blowing my mind. I mean, I know a lot of people just like straight up hate it. Like I've seen so much hate in general about it, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's always going to be, people who hate whatever comes out. But some of the stuff that they are saying about her is like, it,
Unfounded.
it's just insane. I'm like, where are you getting this from? Like, they're saying essentially that she's promoting like the trad life because she wants to get married and have kids.
Which also, like, she's a working woman, like
Yeah.
a hard working woman.
She's a billionaire.
She has a lot of projects constantly. Like, the fact that she's taking time off from a tour for a bit to like rest is,
And get married because she loves the person that she's with.
yeah.
That's apparently offensive to people.
And yeah, no, it's really weird to me. Like, in some ways, I actually think these people are almost like more anti-feminist
Yeah.
than what they're claiming her to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, she's literally doing it all.
Right.
She is like an example of someone who is like producing her, like, she's writing all her songs. She's finding producers that align with her. She bought all of her songs back. Like,
Mm-hmm.
her royalties, everything are now going to her. She's producing all these music videos. She's allegedly writing a ton of books and poem series. If you didn't know, now you know. It's most likely her, and if it's not her, it's someone on her team. But regardless, she's doing that. She's doing all this stuff, and then she on the side is like still making Travis's games,
Mm-hmm.
still getting engaged, still like starting to plan a wedding, still going to her friend's wedding,
Yeah.
like Selena Gomez's. It's a lot of stuff. And it's really weird for me to like see someone and be like, she's like, doesn't want to be like a working woman. She's like the anti-physicist of like working women. Like, she's the blueprint, babe. She's the blueprint.
Yeah. Like we'll never get to be what she is.
No, I don't know. It's just weird. Again, like, nothing in that song screams that. Like, it screams, I'm happy. And again, I want like a slow life with the person I
Yes.
love.
And that's her choice as a woman. And I think that's like what real feminism, if I can spit it out, is, like getting to choose what you want, the path that you want. If you want to work, then you have that option. If you want to choose to be a stay-at-home mom, that's that option. If you want some like hybrid in between, you can do that. Like that's what we want. We want choice options. And so like to tear someone down for like making a choice, I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird. I don't know. I feel like people have just kind of like lost the plot. And like,
Mm-hmm.
I think, I hate to be that way, but I'm like, did you just ever take like any higher literary courses in your entire life? Because it's giving, I have never read a book. Like, that's what it's giving. Like, when I see those things, I'm like, okay, on first of all, it's like, this is like first level like interpretation. It's like pretty much common sense what she's saying. But then if we're gonna read into it more, it's like, I feel like we've never had just like a book discussion in class. Like, we've never read into anything. And maybe that's a little judgy, but like,
Yeah,
it's
I just think it's interesting to like pick and choose these like tiny facets of her life and pretend like that's what she stands for. And it's like, no, this is just a part of her. Just like
yeah.
many women, we have different roles that we play in our lives. Like I'm not just a mom. I do lots of things. And you wouldn't be like, "Oh, you're like a trad wife." And it's like, "No, like I cook for my kids and I take them to school, but like I'm not the poster woman for trad wife. And even if you are, if that's what you choose,
That's
do
your
it."
choice.
Yeah.
Also, she has been a lover of like baking and doing that stuff for years. This is not like a new thing.
Yeah.
She's had that like chai cookie latte thing,
Oh,
those
her Pop
cookies.
Tarts too.
Her
Like for years they've
for
been famous.
years. She's been doing baking and giving people baked goods for years.
Yeah.
So just because she's getting into sourdough and she's writing about being at home
And being in love, like, ugh, God forbid.
yeah. And also she never says in the song that she's going to give up songwriting.
Yeah.
Where does she say she's going to just like hunker
Quit.
down and be a stay-at-home mom and not do anything? But
Mhm.
again, if she chose to,
Yeah, it's her choice. It's her life.
yeah, people are just like, I think we've again lost the plot. Like,
Yeah.
we've gone a little lost. And
people love to hate her. I think that's part of it
no,
too.
every
Like
time
people love to love her and they really love to hate her.
I agree. And even that's why when people are giving her crap about the canceled song, I was
Mhm.
like, you're literally proving that song to be correct in my mind, because people have tried to cancel her like 5,000 times
Mhm.
over stuff they couldn't even prove. And like, I just find it odd. I just find it odd
Yeah,
that,
and even in that song, she's not saying like it's cool to be canceled. She's saying like I relate if you have been canceled, like I relate to you. Like we have that in common. We can bond on that scar that we shared together because it's a shared experience. She's not like everyone get canceled.
she's just saying, I trust you because you like
You've been there.
you've been there and you understand what loyalty is. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want friends that only like me when the spotlight's on me and things are good.
Yeah.
It's what she's saying, because like the press obviously is constantly painting people out to be bad. It doesn't
Mhm.
even mean they're trying to cancel people, but they're constantly like poking fun, like,
Pitting
picking,
people against each other. Yeah.
yeah, random things. So
Anyway, I just had to bring that up because poor Taylor. I mean, I'm sure she's used to it. I don't think she reads a lot of stuff online, but the discourse this week has been wild. And then before we get into our topic, I think we just need to do like a touch of Dancing with the Stars since we have been watching. You did not watch? I can tell by the face that you're making.
I've only watched 3 of the dances.
If it makes you feel any better, same.
Okay.
I did
great.
not sit down and watch the whole thing this week. I just did not. I did not have the time. Um, and so I don't think we need to go too much into it, but I feel like we have to just give Whitney her flowers because stunning. She's just killing it. The fact that she only got 1 9, she got the first 9 of the season. Give her 9s and 10s. Like, quit messing around.
I know. I am kind of annoyed with the judges right now, because I felt like multiple of those dances were underscored.
Yeah.
Hers obviously included. And people I know didn't like it in comparison to her other dances. Part of it because like they thought Hamilton shouldn't have been a part of Disney night, but like regardless, they allowed it. So moving on from that, I do think it was just like more chill in comparison to her other ones,
Mm-hmm.
but she performs so flawlessly.
Yeah.
It's really annoying
Yeah.
that they won't. I mean, to be fair, her samba I thought should have been like all across 9s.
Oh, for sure. I don't understand why they're being so hard on her. I think what's really frustrating is they're not like equally as hard on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're giving some people 7s who should probably be getting 5s.
Yeah.
Like don't just give everybody the same score to like make them feel better. Like I don't understand.
I know. I do feel like there's a lot of people in the middle right now that could either go up or go down.
Yeah.
And like even Alex Earl, let's say that should have been scored higher too. It was really good, and she looked way better than she even has. Now, granted, she's been doing like pretty decent, but like
Yeah.
that one I thought was a real standout for her. And then they just were like, meh. Like, I don't know. I just feel like they're not giving everybody.
Yeah. I don't feel like they're not scoring accurately.
No, it's just weird.
It is weird.
Mm.
And then the highlight of the evening, perhaps, spoiler alert, Gleb
Yes.
and Hilaria were sent home.
Yes. I mean, it's no surprise, because the vast majority of people don't like either of them.
Yeah. I don't think they got any fan votes,
Mm.
unfortunately.
Yeah. it's not that I didn't want them to do well, because that's not the case. But like both of them have just been very publicly messy,
Yeah.
and unfortunately they just don't resonate with the fans. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked that Gleb is even here, like we talked about, because I just think he's going to keep not getting really voted for because of his actions outside of the ballroom
Yeah.
and not having to do with like how well he choreographs or like how well he does. And it's kind of unfair to him in some ways, but like also like maybe don't cheat on everybody that you know.
Yeah. And I did hear a lot of commentary, even like from former dancers who said that this week's performance, like the choreography was just like not up to par. Um, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it was his time.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't like they were doing anything amazing and then just no one voted for them. I
Yeah.
thought they were doing fine and then no one voted for them. So I was like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cry tears.
No, I'm not either. I did see though that she did an interview with Not Skinny But Not Fat. I feel like I'm plugging that podcast a lot. I didn't listen to it because it was her and I was like, I'm not giving her views. But the title of the podcast was What's Wrong with Being Bilingual? And that made me want to listen to it even less. And who knows, that could just be like a clickbait. I have no idea what the content, obviously, of the interview is because, again, not going to click through and like give her the views for that. Um, but I just thought that was interesting, a little tidbit to throw out there.
That's just so messy on whoever is like editing.
Who wrote it? Who
Yeah.
picked the title?
Yeah, whoever's doing that, like that's so messy of them, because even if it was said in the interview, like
Mm-hmm.
using that as the title is insane.
Yeah.
You know that's gonna garner a response. And
Which
it's,
is probably why, yeah, it'll get people to listen.
yeah, mainly
Not me
negative.
though.
Yeah,
Not be me.
I just love how everyone keeps calling her Hillary from Boston. It gives
Mm-hmm.
me satisfaction because we were calling her Hillary, because I don't want to call her Hilaria. That's not her
Yeah.
real name. Her name's Hillary,
Yeah.
like from Boston.
From Boston.
I know. Like, yeah, she's more likely to have a Boston accent than she is a Spanish one. Like, ugh, anyways, enough of giving her airtime.
Yeah. Moving on. Okay. So today's topic, we're getting into morning routines because this has been something that has been like super trendy online for years now. And I feel like over time, they're just getting more and more complicated. People are going crazy. And we're here to question our morning routines getting out of
I gander. Yes.
hand. I think some people's are a little out of hand. So the That Girl morning routine is one that has been referenced a ton, went viral, and it's 7 steps, starting with hydration, like drink some water, solid, make the bed.
Sure.
Love that. I always do that when I get up. And then like your personal care, your skincare, you brush your teeth, you do all that. Okay. Like no issues here. Have a balanced protein, fat, and fiber breakfast with green tea or veggie juice.
You're losing me a bit.
Yeah, you're starting to lose. I'm not doing fresh juicing in the morning. And then a mindfulness 5 to 10 minute meditation, getting a workout in and some fresh air, and then a gratitude, a time for gratitude. And I really think that all of this sounds so lovely. And just like how practical is it for people to do all of this, especially like you're working, maybe you have kids. How early are we getting up to have our like that girl morning routine? Like I got up at 5 this morning, was downstairs on the walking pad at like 5:15. I didn't have time to do any of this except my personal care. I made the bed. I worked out and I had like a protein shake. That's what I was able to get done by the time that I had to leave the house at 8:30.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did 2 of these things. So I made my bed and did my hy- hygiene slash personal care, and that's what I did. And that's really what I do every morning.
Yeah.
That's like what I have time. If I'm lucky, I get a walk in. This
Yeah.
morning did not have time. So yeah, if I'm lucky, I get 3 out of 7. Most of the time, I don't even eat breakfast.
I know. Yeah. A lot of times I
So
just have a shake because I'm like too busy. I'm doing 10 things at once. And I'm like, I probably should ingest something with protein in it. Like, let me have this protein shake real quick.
yeah.
And some days it's just like a coffee and I know that it's going to wreck me, but like I need a little boost. And so I just suck it up and I drink the coffee and I have an upset stomach until like noon.
Yeah. No, like lately I've been like intermittent fasting without even like trying to. It's not like purposeful. I just get so busy and next thing you know it's like 11
And you're
and
starving.
I'm so hungry and I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, snack time. So, I mean, but that's the thing is like some of this, like it does, yeah, I would probably have to wake up like a whole other hour earlier to
Mm-hmm.
get that all in. And also, I just don't care for veggie juice. So, or those
Yeah.
greens,
Oh, yeah.
disgusting.
I did greens for a while. I mean, I probably did it for several months. It's just not, it's not the best.
No, they're awful. I've tried like 3 different brands. Every single one tastes just as bad as the last one.
Yeah, that one that you left in the pantry, I was about to throw it away, and Aaron was like, "Let me taste it. Let me taste it," because you know that he hates throwing things away. He's
Hmm.
like, I don't know, old school that way. And I was like, "Fine, you're not gonna like it." And he was like, "It's not bad." He took it with him, and he's been drinking it, so
Good for
it
him.
didn't go to waste.
I'm glad he's getting his greens. Because you know what? It made me want to yak. I'm not even lying. And I'm not like super picky. I'm really not. But the mix of the texture,
Mm-hmm.
the flavor, and the aftertaste, there were a couple days I started gagging. Like I was trying. I
Yeah.
tried multiple days. I started gagging. I was like, my body's literally having a physical response to this, which is
Mm-hmm.
telling me I can't continue
I'm
this.
saying no pumpkin, no.
Yeah, please stop. And
Yeah.
you know what? I listened because I'm in tune with my body.
Oh yeah,
I'm so in tune with my body.
that was so good. I love that for you. Um, yeah. So Whitney, speaking of our Dancing with the Stars queen, shared her morning routine, and it is like one of the most bonkers, extensive morning routines that I've ever seen in my life. I
Mm.
mean, I kind of wish that I could do it because she looks great and it all sounds so lovely. But
I want to know how she has the time for it.
yeah, she's got little kids, like little
Little.
ones.
I would imagine she either has care for them or her husband is taking care of them, one or the other, while she's doing this.
Yeah. Does he not work?
It's a great question. I'm not
Because I mean,
100%
I think
sure.
that would make a difference too. Or if he like, supports her as
I
his
do
job.
know that some of the husbands don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think Jace works.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think some of them work, but they do like smaller
Consulting kind of
or like they
ish.
work from home, like
Uh-huh.
chill things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to like downplay their work, but I do think yeah, if he was at home taking care of the kids, then that would let
Allow
her do
her
all this.
to do her like 4 hours because she starts with 30 minutes of red light therapy in the morning.
Yeah, gets it going right away.
And then she has protein and a 20-minute at home sauna sesh.
Honestly,
Give
sounds
me an
lovely.
at home sauna, please.
We've been talking
Anyone?
about it.
I
This is
know.
not the first time we talked.
I really would like a sauna.
That thing that she has looks wonderful.
It does.
And the fact that you don't have to share it with anyone,
Yeah.
key.
Then she takes a 3-minute cold shower.
Gotta shock the body.
Yeah, after being in a sauna, can you imagine? Blech. No thanks. Then she does her skincare routine, which is like quite extensive in its own right. She's cleansing, toners, serum, skin barrier drops, sunscreen, elixir spray. Then she goes, then she has breakfast,
Yeah, of course.
with her vitamins, which I mean, she shows she has like a whole handful of who knows what kind of vitamins. Then she goes to the gym. And then as she's leaving, she sprays her skin with hydrochlorous spray
Yeah,
to keep her skin fresh.
and then I imagine after that she goes home,
Showers again,
showers
probably.
again, does her makeup.
Is
And
this like noon?
that's what I'm wondering. When do you get work done? Because where does work fit into this?
I know, because they're all, everyone is touting that this makes you more productive. Tell me how. I know that you've gotten a lot of things done. So maybe that's like check. I'm checking things off the list, but like, when does the work come in? None of these people have real jobs, I don't think.
No.
Or like jobs that require them to go sit at a desk.
No. I mean, she probably doesn't even have regular meetings on her calendar. She
Yeah.
probably has some for the show here and there.
Yeah.
And I imagine
She like films a couple of videos a day, probably.
Yeah, probably. But she probably, I don't know if she edits her stuff. She might pay for someone to edit her things. Who
Yeah.
knows?
And I'm not downplaying like influencing because I know how extensive it can be, but she's not doing like what I'm doing. You
No.
know, like she's not making a lot of her money off of like affiliate marketing.
No.
So she's not having to create the kind of content that I do. Like she's learning a dance and posting it like for funsies.
Or doing silly stuff or showing her just,
Yeah, like a vlog kind of situation.
but all of her stuff is like really short too,
Yeah.
which does help in editing purposes. Like that's going to cut your time down like extremely.
Yeah. And like right now she's doing the most, but like in
Oh
her
yeah.
everyday life.
Yeah. No, I don't know because I'm not going to lie, if I did all of this, I would want like a nap. This would be like relaxing to me for
Mm-hmm.
sure. But then the last thing I would be like is let me get to my 5,000 things like in my inbox and like let me like do all my errands and like I don't know. It just is this is something I could see myself doing on like the weekend if I had access to these things.
Yeah.
But during the week?
Yeah, and I don't think I would really be able to enjoy it. I'm one of those people who like needs to check things off my list before I can fully relax. If the house is messy and I have work to do, I have to clean the house first before I can sit down and work because like my mind is too cluttered with like everything around me. So I don't think I could be like enjoying red light therapy and sitting in a sauna knowing that I had like a whole list of stuff to do. Like I don't think this would make me more productive.
I agree. I mean, yeah, it sounds lovely, but it seems more like a spa day to me
Yeah.
than like an actual thing I could integrate like into my routine
Every single morning.
every single morning. I don't see how that's possible. Like, and some of these things I could see me more doing at night.
Yeah.
So like the skincare routine and the red light therapy, I'm like, cool. And I could see myself incorporating obviously like the breakfast and the vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
Like I take my vitamins in my morning like routine as well, but like everything else. I mean, and I have done cold showers here and there. Hate it though,
Yeah,
but I
it's
have
not
made
fun.
myself do it.
The only time I do that is like when the hot water is not working.
Yeah. No,
I'll call it a cold plunge.
no, here the water gets so hot I actually can't have it all the way.
Oh, what's that like?
I know. It will burn you. Like it hurts. So
That sounds really nice. We turn ours all the way up and it's not like scalding enough for me.
yeah, it's like
Like I want my skin to sizzle, you know, just a little bit.
yeah, I have mine up as high as that I can tolerate it before it gets into
Burning skin.
burning skin, smelling my burning skin in the shower. Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun. And there's another influencer that I watched her video, and I mean, it was kind of like it was long and extensive. She has a 4-hour morning routine. Her name's Shelby Sacco. I'll like find the video and we'll put it in the show notes if you guys want to see it. It's 4 hours. It's 12 plus steps. Like she's going through all of these, and again, it sounds like so lovely, but she's not actually physically like starting her workday until 10 a.m.
Yeah, and I mean that's not I guess super late in the grand scheme of things, but like when so she wakes up at 5 something, starts at 6.
Mm-hmm. She's like going to like an hour long workout class and like walking outside because you know the new hype thing is to like get sun on your eyeballs. Have you seen that? People are saying like when you wake up, you should go walk outside or stand outside and let like the sun hit your eyeballs.
So
And that's supposed to like wake you up.
I haven't, but that concept I guess isn't like too new because you know like the Hatch alarm clock or like
Right.
the 75-day hard challenge where they were like make sure you're getting your obviously we know outside time is good for you.
Right.
So I wouldn't say that sounds inaccurate, but that just sounds a little
A little
weird.
extra.
Yeah.
I mean, you can turn the lights on. No, they want you to like sun hit your eyeballs. And I don't know who they is
yeah.
exactly, but it's something that people are discussing on the internet.
Just open your windows, open your blinds.
Yeah.
Like I get you need outside time, but then like go for a walk because you like just want to be outside, not because you need the sun to hit your like do you need like the minute the sun crests the horizon like
yeah,
you're gonna
needs
run
to
outside.
hit your retina.
Yeah, I just this just sounds so silly.
It does.
The concept like yes, I get like to wake up fully you need light.
Right.
And it's why like obviously people in Alaska have such a hard time.
Could never be me.
Yeah, could never live there. Honestly, the people that do, they're such troopers because I
Yeah.
don't know how you like
You're a
blackout
special kind.
curtains still wouldn't work for me. My circadian rhythm would be so messed up. But no, I just don't. Out of all things that like the sun hitting your retinas is like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, maybe just say like don't go on your phone right away.
Yeah.
Just don't let blue light be the first light that crosses your eyes.
Right. Then she goes and like breaks down. I appreciate her, this girl Shelby, her take on things because she's saying that she's like, you don't have to do 4 hours. She started at like 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. She set her alarm earlier. And her goal was to do something for her mental health, physical health, spiritual health. And as time has gone on, like she's added more and more and more things into her routine. And she feels like it has been like life changing for her. And, that's wonderful. I do like the concept of like a 15 to 20-minute change if it is actually going to like get you in alignment in the morning, maybe like give you a boost and get you prepared for your day. I just think that some of this is just like a distraction almost.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, yeah, do what makes you feel good. Her like working out in the morning, going for a walk in the morning, I'm like, great, get your body moving first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I don't like doing that like super early anymore because I did it for years and my body is still, even years post college, I feel like burnt out from that concept. Some people prefer working out in the evening. Like, do what works for you, I guess. But like, to me, yeah, at like a certain point, when does it just become what you were saying in distraction, but also like when does it just become a thing of like you accumulating ideas to make you feel like calm, relaxed? Like, are we running away from something here? Are we not addressing something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I would feel like if you're doing all these 5,000 things and you're still like stressed,
Yeah. Still anxious.
still anxious,
More steps is probably not going to help.
no, exactly. Like you might just need to like talk it out or try a different way of like coping with it because I mean, obviously like a sauna can only do so much. Like a run can only do so much. Like sometimes you just need to like and this also it seems like extra work to me. In some ways,
Yeah.
this is like a strict regimen for you. You have to keep up with it for all of these things to like work out.
Yeah.
And that to me is mentally tiring.
Exactly. And so that's not helping. That's like draining more of you.
Yeah.
It's just going to feel like one more thing that you wake up and you're like, oh God, I have to do this. I have to do this, or I'm not going to be productive over the day. And like, I think that's the opposite effect. So overall, I feel like some of the morning routine stuff can be good, but I think some of this is just like crazy over the top.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is, I mean, frankly, most days I'm rolling out of bed. I'm making my bed. Maybe I get a cup of coffee. I'm doing my skincare routine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm changing. I'm getting myself set up for the day. And that's like my morning.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I am taking care of myself and no one else, so that's my routine. But like I couldn't imagine like adding a ton more steps because personally I like sleep more. I do. I just like my sleep more. I would rather sleep in until the last second than get up
Mm-hmm.
another like hour early so I could do 5,000 things in that 1 hour.
Yeah. And
And
do you think that getting up like 15 minutes earlier and like journaling would help give you like mental clarity in the morning?
I don't know if I need a journal. I feel like honestly in the morning's the worst time because my battery is just like I'm like rebooting, you know? I'm still
Yeah.
in reboot mode. Now I like walking in the morning
Yeah.
because it's like it gives me time to like process and like
Yeah.
wake up my
Mm-hmm.
brain.
Mm-hmm.
So I like doing that. But I don't know if like some of this is just like realistic for me. Like walking, great, because it gets some steps in. I feel like
Wake your body up.
wake my body
Your
up.
mind, maybe.
Yeah. That's probably like the only thing that I could say. And maybe take more vitamins.
Yeah.
I could do that.
And let the sun hit your eyeballs
And
naturally.
let the sun hit my eyeballs naturally, like God intended.
Yes.
If you were to incorporate anything into this routine, in your routine,
Mm-hmm.
what would
would it
you
be?
incorporate?
So I did actually see in someone else's video that they talked about having like a meeting with yourself for like 5 to 10 minutes. And I started doing that this week. And I liked it for this reason, because the point of it is to identify your goals for the week, like early on in the week, and then figuring out, okay, like today, what would I need to do so that I could reach this goal by the end of the week, and help you kind of like prioritize your day's tasks. And so I started doing that this week, and I found that helpful. And so I think I'm going to keep doing that. I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of this other stuff. I would like to maybe try and do more like a meditation or something that kind of like quiet myself before I get going to, because I think I do a lot of times get off to the races. Like I get up, I immediately put my clothes on, I get on stairs, I'm walking, I'm doing Duolingo. Like I hit the ground running like so fast that that might be helpful to kind of like feel more peaceful about the morning and not like going straight into things. But then again, I don't know, because that's just kind of who I am. I'm kind of like a go-getter, like get it done. I don't know if like sitting in bed and like trying to meditate for 5 minutes would really like be helpful, or if I would just be sitting there thinking about my to-do list. I'm thinking that's probably where I would be at. But I'm sticking with the morning meeting with myself, prioritizing goals, prioritizing what I need to get done, because I think that's been helpful. And I liked that idea. So I took that from someone's morning routine video.
Yeah, no, that's a really interesting. And I think that makes sense being like, check in with me. How am I feeling?
Mm-hmm.
What's coming up this week? What's the best way for me to tackle these things and group them off?
Mm-hmm.
And then once you have that plan, then you can go ahead
Just
and just,
execute.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is a lot less stressful than being obviously overly stressed by your 5,000 tasks and then trying to get to everything.
Right. And then every morning you can reassess, be like, okay, I got all this done. I didn't get to this. So let's move that over today. You know, you can kind of make your plan of attack.
Yeah.
So I liked that.
No, that makes sense to me. I think the only other thing that I would also incorporate is water, because I've been trying to increase my water intake, and that's like not the first thing that I do. And it really should be like, I don't need to chug a whole thing of water. Like I've seen people that are like, I chug this whole glass of water first thing in the morning. I'm like, why? Like,
Yeah.
why? I get that you want to make sure you're drinking your water in the day, but like, I just don't think I can just sit in bed and be like, I'm gonna force myself to chug this whole thing before I get up.
Yeah. I saw so many videos that were like, I drink this whole water before I get out of bed. I'm like, okay, so you sit up in the morning and chug an entire glass of water before you get up to go pee? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust some of these morning routines 100%. Like, I'm not calling you guys like liars, but I do think
But you might be lying.
But you might be bending the truth to fit this like narrative.
Embellishing.
Well, maybe just like being like maybe that's what you do on a good day.
Yeah.
And that's what you're sharing. But it's hard for me to believe that some of these people are doing all these amazing things all the time.
Yeah.
Just because like it's just not realistic. And again, I know myself, and I know if I did a routine, not even like as intense as this, but like a more planned out routine, I probably wouldn't stick to it. Like I know me. I can only add in so many steps at a time. Like
Mm-hmm.
right now, my goals for my life right now, I like literally wrote them out for myself, and I have like 4 goals. And like once I get those down, then I could like add 4 new goals. And so that's why when you were talking about like Shelby Sacco, like that 15-minute, I'm like, okay, that's attainable.
Right.
You can wake up 15 minutes early to do one thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, again, at a certain point, it's like sleep or doing these items just to like do them. Now, again, if they make you feel better and you really start to see your productivity spike because you're doing a walk and you're letting the sun hit your eyeballs first thing, then like go ahead and do that. But like, I just don't know if there's always going to be a correlation between like this one thing and like
Right.
all
And
of a
then,
sudden
changing your life.
Yeah. I would get maybe like you feel more at peace or you feel like a little bit better. And it's like, okay, then keep that. But yeah, I don't know if I 100% believe that this is going to like change my worldview just because
yeah.
I do a 3-minute cold shower after getting in a sauna and then
Red light therapy
and take all my vitamins and eat all my clean protein.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Maybe.
but I won't ever know because I'm not
Because I'm not doing that.
because I'm not doing that. No, like I just have things that have to get done. And also in my
So do, most people do.
and
Like,
also in my free time, you know what I want to do? Hang out with people, like see friends, go do things. Like if I
yeah,
was to do this, like then all my limited time for like working, doing,
weekend activities.
yeah, I wouldn't have as much free time because I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that stuff for the house, I didn't get it done during the week
Mm-hmm.
because I was busy doing my morning routine that lasted until 12 in the
Till noon.
afternoon.
Yeah, but maybe you'd look like Whitney Leavitt.
And you know what? I would love to look like Whitney Leavitt. But again, some things you have to let go of.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to say I will probably never look like Whitney Leavitt, and that's okay.
Yeah. Agreed. If you learn anything from today, maybe get up 15 minutes earlier and let the sun hit your eyeballs.
Honestly,
Or not.
honestly, now I'm just curious. Now I'm going to just do it.
Just do it just to see how you feel. The problem is that like the sun isn't rising as earlier anymore. So
It's
like
not.
it's not like you can get up at 6 a.m. and walk outside.
Yeah, it's not till like what, like 7:30 now?
Probably. At that point, like half my morning's
I
done.
know. Half your morning's done. I mean, I would have been up for like 30 plus minutes, but
Oh wow.
wow.
Must be nice. Well, thanks for joining us for another episode. Be sure to tune back in with us next Wednesday when the next one drops.
And if you're just really loving what we're talking about here, then you can also follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Situationship, or you can follow our personals. Mine is at Morgan Ashley Shoffin.
And I'm at Lauren M. Dix.
Bye.
Bye.